Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my August tray a little bit late because it's already been a hectic month. So let's start with how I did on July's tray. So I have here MAC Turquoise and I put a pretty good dent in it. It's about halfway gone now. I wore this quite a few times. And this is a nice, fresh, aquatic, easy to wear in the summertime fragrance. And while it's nice and easy to wear and it smells good, I'm not entirely sure this is something I would repurchase just because it doesn't wow me. Like, it's great, it smells good, but I don't put it on and have that eyes rolling to the back of my head type of reaction. So I will continue to enjoy it. I love the bottle, but the fragrance to me it's nice, but it's not like, oh my gosh, amazing. Then I also had Versace's Dylan Turquoise, and it smells really nice. This one I also put a little bit of a dent in. I wore it quite a few times as well, actually. And this is a nice, another freshy aquatic. It has guava in it, which I actually do pick up. It has pretty decent performance for the scent profile. I have no complaints. I will continue to enjoy it. In fact, I'm thinking about putting it on my tray again for August, just so I continue to reach for it. So I might do that because I don't want to have just worn it a few times in July and that's it. But I did enjoy this, nice and fresh and easy to wear in this heat. Then I have Balda Freak. I actually got some more wears out of this. In June, I had a travel on my tray that I finished and liked it so much that I bought a full bottle and put it on my July tray. And did put a little bit of a dent in it. It's a really beautiful citrus floral fragrance. And it's great for the heat. It's nice and light and airy and not too overpowering. Then I have here, this is the Sol de Janeiro 68. Smells really nice and sweet and airy. I actually only wore this a couple of times. I'm not sure, I just wasn't in the mood for it, I guess. Last summer I wore it all the time and went through the smaller size bottle. So maybe I'll reach for it some more this summer. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But this is a great one for summertime as well. Let's put that over here. Okay. Then these are the three that are going to probably stay on my tray again this month. These two stay on my tray all summer long. So I've already talked about them. I won't talk about them anymore. This is the Sol de Janeiro 40. I wore this quite a bit. This has black amber, plum, vanilla woods, and it smells so good. Someone actually asked me if it reminded me of Dama Bianca a little bit because of the vanilla note, and I said I would, test it out. And while I don't think they smell exactly the same, smelling it up here with the vanilla and the woody notes, those are similar facets that they share for sure. They don't smell the same. They're not dupes for each other. But I definitely smell the similarities across those particular notes. This is a really great one. I like to layer it with the lotion and then put the body spray on and then usually top it off with one of these two fragrances. And I just smell fantastic all day long. Okay, so these are the first three that are going to be on my tray for the month of August. Let's move on to what's going to be newly added. So I have here the last bit of my Giorgio Armani Si fragrance that I have on my project pan. I really enjoy this. It's a lighter, airier version of the Si Intense, which I have a full bottle of, and I just keep forgetting to reach for it because the travels are so easy to overlook. So I'm going to put this on my tray. I'd like to wear it up because I think I do want to get maybe a small, like 1 ounce bottle of that fragrance. I really do enjoy it. And then the other small travel one I have is Valentino Donna. This is Born in Aroma. This is the Yellow Dreams flanker. And this one, I don't like it. It doesn't smell bad though. So I don't like it because it smells bad. It smells quite nice. And on the right person, I'm sure this smells fantastic. It's just something about it on my skin just doesn't smell amazing. Like the original I love, Coral Fantasy, is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. But the Yellow Dream, it just didn't. And I was really disappointed because I love citrus. I like lemon fragrances. I was really looking forward to this one. And I actually bought this, so I haven't even used all this myself. I bought it half full off from Mercari because I wanted to try it before I blind bought a full bottle. And I'm glad I did, because I got a chance to really test it out and discover that it's not for me. At least I don't think so. I'm going to try to finish it up this month and really see how I feel about it. The next thing going on my tray is going to be Givenchy's Irresistible. I got this year, and it was on my, I believe, my March tray, because I got it in the spring. And so I wanted to let it sit for a little bit and come back to it and see how I liked it, because it was a blind buy. I'd never smelled it before. And this has some purple florals. I believe this has rose, pear, and it was recommended to me by someone saying that because of the note structure, they thought I would like it. And it is very pretty. So I would like to, now that it's had a chance to sit and macerate a little bit, wear it some more in the heat and see how it does, see how I like it. The next fragrance going on my tray was actually on my June tray, and I didn't reach for it a single time. This is Florabotanica by Balenciaga. This is just the smallest, I think, like 1 ounce. Yeah, this is a 30 ml bottle that they have. This is a really great, refreshing, floral, herbal type of fragrance. Like, it's green, but it's not like a green that might turn you off if you don't like green notes. I think it's been discontinued, and I will say it's not something you should run out to try to find anything of. There's so many new fragrances out that will give you this type of feel. But I would like to give it some wears. I remember I had a bigger bottle a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed it, and then got rid of it because I wasn't reaching for it anymore, and I was scared it was going to go bad. And then saw a smaller bottle for a really good price, so I picked it up. So I'm going to hopefully get some wears out of that in the month of August. The next one I have is Royal Princess Oud by Creed. This is another one I wanted to revisit in the heat. I got this also off of Mercari for a really good price. And this is a fragrance that's like, the oud is present. So this is a really beautiful, almost tropical, floral, but very oudy fragrance. But it has just, once all the notes blend together and sit on your skin for a bit, this really luxurious, tropical, but not like sickly sweet. It's not like tropical like that. It's not a bunch of tropical fruits type of fragrance, but it makes you think of being on a yacht sailing through the Caribbean. It's just very luxe, beautiful, classy fragrance. And I wore it in the spring, and I was curious to see how it would do in the heat, because when I look at the bottle and when I think of the way it smells, I feel like it might be good for summer. I don't know. I've only worn it when it's been cooler and then springtime outside. So gonna test that out some more, get to know it a little bit more in August. And ooh, this is dusty. Let me dust that off real quick. The last one going on my tray for the month of August, this is Lovefest Burning Cherry 48 by Kayali. This is one of my favorite Kayali fragrances. This is the 100 ml bottle. Oh, it smells so good. This is something I've always thought of, I think, as a cooler and fall fragrance type of scent. But the name makes me think of, festivals in the heat in the summertime. I don't know how I'm going to like that with the fruit notes and all the heavy wood notes that are in here. But I really do love this fragrance. So I wanted a chance to try it out in the summertime and see how it wears and see if I'm right that this is something I like in spring, fall, winter, and not the summer. So I will wear it and hopefully don't choke myself out on this one in this heat, because we're still rocking triple digits over here. Okay, so here is my perfume tray for the month of August. I'm excited to jump in and get started experimenting with some of the ones that have been added to my collection this year. If you have any recommendations for me, I'm looking for some more fresh, great for summer fragrances. I don't like the note of coconut, and what I'm discovering as I've been decluttering some of my fragrances is that there's been coconut in them, and that's the note that's been kind of giving me pause. I mean, it's so hard to find good summery fragrances that don't have coconut in them. So if you have any recommendations, please leave them down below, and I'll try to get my hands on some samples. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.